cops. I had everything they fucking needed.
Good. What the fuck? What started it?
I don't know. I got on, so I went to Home Depot, and I left Home Depot, and right when I got on the highway, fucking, he immediately tried to fucking rear end me, and then he tried to get into the lane that isn't the lane on the inside, you know?
Yeah.
And started trying to shove me out of the fucking fast lane from the emergency lane, and then fucking, I sped up. Well, he just kept hammering down. We're doing like 80. Fucking, eventually I fucking slam on the brakes and swap places with them, and I start following him, right? And freaking, we get onto the I-5, and I freaking jump the traffic, right? And freaking go way up around him, and we start to get onto the 126, and I slowed way down to try to force everybody past me, and then he tried to get off the road. Well, I
Holy fuck, dude. What the fuck is going on? So Adam just had like a fucking someone do a road rage incident on him. He's just driving down the road and this guy tried to run him off the road and was like Adam just had to like call the police and file a police report, and he got the guy's license plate number and everything like that. So jeez, oh Pete, man. Anyways, I fired up my live, and then Adam was calling me like as soon as I fired up the live. I had completely forgot that I had fired up the live until I muted it. So guys, I got some cool shit. Yeah, Nikki, dude, and you see this fucking shit, the rain is so bad. Josh texted me. Josh was like, hey, your live is muted. Hi, baby. My baby's in the chat right now watching. All right, guys, so try Katera, that company that does the MTFR B12 stuff. So this company sent me a bunch of stuff, and so I figured I would tell you guys about it. So this is the B12 for people who have the MTFR gene mutation. You will know that you have this gene mutation because when you were born, you had maybe the stork kiss. It's like a red mark right here. Whenever you cry, the red mark appears. Some people get that little blue vein across their nose bridge. So the other people that have MTFR have a butt dimple at the very top of the butt crack. The skin kind of pinches in a little bit. It's at the very top of the butt crack. And so what the thing that I had is, we thought it was a birthmark my whole life. But on the back of my neck, on the nape of my neck, like right where my hairline meets the back of my neck, I had a red mark. And my mom and I just always, that was our secret word. Like, if my mom didn't want me to get kidnapped, the secret was that I have a birthmark on the back of my neck. You know what I mean? So, like, I thought it was a birthmark my whole life until I became a mother. And my son had the same thing. And then I was like, what the fuck? And then I started doing, that's when MTFR in right around 2014, 2015 is 2016 is really when all the information started to come to us about it. So I've been curious about folate issues for a long time. So I've been seeing these commercials on the TikTok, and I have wanted to try this so bad. And I'm really excited to be able to try that now. Yes, wintertime, because a lot of people have the MTFR gene mutation. So I've been on antibiotics now for like a week and a half because of the abscesses in my mouth. And I got this badass, dude, this probiotic is so fucking cool. One, it's fully shelf stable, for a year, and it is effervescent. It's like fermented. It's like a fermenting thing. It has lactobacillic acid or whatever the fuck it's called. Lactic acid, lactobacillus, yeah. And it kind of tastes vinegary. It's not good. The taste is not good. But if you swish this around in your mouth, it can help with abscesses and tooth issues. So I'm going to be swishing this in my mouth and swallowing it a lot. Then they also sent me a mushroom. Whoa, why did it zoom in like that? That was weird. They sent me the mushroom extract. Sorry, it's in reverse. And a lion's mane extract. This one has lion's mane in it. This one is just lion's mane. It has beta glucans 1,3 and 1,6. It's got 70% beta glucans, ultrasonic extraction, So this one has lion's mane, cordyceps, reishi, adirondia. Never heard of that. And this one has this one just says lion's mane. And then they also sent me this cranberry extract. These are cranberry concentrate pills. If you suffer from a urinary tract infection, listen up because I can help you. If you take any cranberry concentrate will work. This is an exceptional one, but any cranberry concentrate will work. A probiotic, any good probiotic will work, and vitamin C. You take the cranberry pills morning and night. You take the probiotic once a day, and then you take the vitamin C once a day. All three of those in combination with drinking as much water as you can physically get into your body, like maybe a half a gallon to a gallon of water per day. And in 3 days, you will be healed forever. You will never get another UTI again just for existing. It gets rid of that biofilm. Also, I will say too that I was reading the reviews for these products, and the number one complaint was that all of the medicines was arriving in broken glass, like the glass was getting smashed. Whatever they did recently to fix that, they did amazing, because everything was packaged so fucking good. It was all wrapped in thick, heavy bubble wrap and stuffed with like that clear, like, it's not bubble wrap. It's thin, but it's soft, and it kind of looks, you can't see through it, but it's a thin sheet. It comes in a lot of electronics. Hi, Cassie. Kim, you should tell your sister about the MTFR gene mutation. The thing is that, so it can cause a lot of autistic and ADHD-like symptoms, hyperactivity, sensitivities to dyes and sugars and things like there's just like all kinds of shit that can happen from this MTFR gene mutation. Essentially what happens is that, like, my body does not process folate. So like, you could take folic acid and it will, your body will convert that into folate, I think, or maybe it might be the other way around. Either way, my body doesn't do that shit, and so I have to take, and my body does not get rid of the folate or folic acid or something like that, so it just builds up and builds up and builds up or something like, I don't know. You should look into it because I'm not an expert. But it's like red and it tastes like a syrup. It's like a sweet syrup. Kind of tastes like cough medicine, but a little better. I think I'm trying to do mushroom. You're supposed to do a half teaspoon of this one. That tastes so good. I don't know what they're using, but it's not bad. This one, however, tastes like absolute shit. Dude, I'm telling you, try the cranberry and probiotic situation. Did you hear it? It goes... Ugh, it stinks. It's very vinegary. It's very fermented. Yeah, it smells funny in here, I know. Tastes funny, too. So, the fucking craziest shit happened yesterday. Somebody went to my house. Someone went to my property last night, back home, and they were looking for me. They arrived on foot, so they had no intention of leaving. So yeah, this person arrived on foot, looking for me specifically. Again, I have absolutely no clue who they are. Wait. Here, Willie. You gonna lay down right here? Come on. Yep, giving up sex definitely helped a lot. But you know what that means if you're getting UTIs from sex? That means that your partner is not cleaning himself for you. You know? Anyways, yeah, so I got a phone call last night from my next door neighbor saying, like, hey, kind of weird, Merry Christmas, but I just wanted to say, like, do you know anybody by the name of blank or blank? And I was like, no. And he said, okay, well, there's a man here, and he seems like he's not really with it. He seems like he's either extremely intoxicated on a psychedelic, or he's having a severe mental health episode, maybe schizo type situation. He said the person's really incoherent and doesn't really seem to know what's going on. And he said they keep talking about you. They keep talking about you, keep saying your name, asking where you are. So there's that. And so I'm just going to go ahead, and I said this last night on my Bigo live stream. I'll say it again for posterity here. I don't want to hang out. If you show up where I'm at, you will not walk away. Because I will take action, and I will be far away from you, and I will do the thing with action. Okay, so I have the ability to do things from afar, where I just have to look at you. Okay? So if you come to my space, where I physically am, it is not going to end well. Do not come to where I am. Do not come to where I live. I don't want to be your friend in real life. Especially if you're a man. I don't want to hang out in real life. So if you assume that we know each other, that we're meant to be together, that we're meant to be best friends, that you just know it if I just met you, that I would see. No. That is unhinged. You have a mental issue. You need to seek therapy, which I know you won't. But do not come to my space. Do not come to where I live. Do not come to where my child spends his time. It will not end well. Do not come to where I live. Do not come anywhere fucking near me. Do not touch me. Do not talk to me. If you know me on social media, that's it. You know me on social media. You do not know me in real life. Do not come to my house. Do not try to approach me. Do not try to touch me. Do not try to come to my fucking house, you fucking weirdos. The fuck? Doesn't make any sense. My neighbor. I got a phone call from one of my good buddies. Let's see if we won the lotto. I don't really like this. Lame! Well, I know because of the story that I was told, so. And the person who showed up was still there when I was on the phone with my neighbor. He was standing, like, right there. So my neighbor called me after the person was there for, like, 2 hours. My neighbor called me and was like, hey, I just thought I'd let you know what's going on. And the reason that they won't call the police is because they are, well, they're gay and they're liberal. I mean, let's just be real. They're not going to call the police for someone having a mental health episode. They are going to look at it like someone is in crisis. Someone needs help. Someone just needs someone to listen to them. Someone just needs someone to be there for them. And because they are all men, they're not the ones at risk. They're not the person that they were seeking out. So, like, it might not be just a chill chat situation where, like, you know, I'm not the kind of person to talk. I can't deal with someone in a mental health crisis, personally. If the person, I'm not that patient and liberal. I'm just not. I'm more concerned about my safety, and therefore I want to put as much distance between me and the unhinged person as possible. In this particular dynamic, my neighbors outnumbered this person. So my neighbors did not feel threatened. They saw this person as someone in distress, someone in the middle of the woods alone having a mental health crisis. They didn't see it as, oh, well, why is this person at Heather's house looking for Heather? You know what I mean? And so they won't call the police about it. They are going to try to help this guy and figure out how to, make sure that he's not they don't want him to end up in jail because they are liberal. All cops are, they have that mentality, the ACAB mentality. And so they assume that this man is going to be falsely arrested for having a mental health crisis. And that's not, no, he's having a mental health crisis and he is stalking someone and showing up at their house in the middle of the night on a rainy, stormy day when it's really difficult to hear things, like from neighbor to neighbor. You wouldn't necessarily be able to hear a scream as well. So, yeah, that's a little unnerving. No, it was not the same person as last time. No, you cannot see my bus from the road. My bus is fucking half of a mile down a long dirt driveway across the railroad tracks, way out of sight. Hold on, Adam's calling. So last night, okay, wait. It gets even crazier, okay? It gets even crazier. So that conversation happened on the phone, right? My neighbor called me to tell me that some stranger was at the house. Then I'm literally sitting here. Now, 2 days ago, 2 days before yesterday, so like the day before yesterday or the day before that, I was watching like Law and Crime on YouTube. And there was a video about this WWE female wrestler who had a stalker, who the stalker showed up at her house with like a murder kit and was like fully ready to like harm this woman. She got away. Anyway, I saw that and I was like, that's weird. That's the second stalker story that has just randomly shown up on my timeline in the last couple of days. I wonder if God is trying to tell me something. And so I've been locking my door like more than usual. Like I lock my door at night. I lock my door when I'm not here. But like I don't usually just lock my door when I'm like, in and out of the house and buzzing around. But I have been, especially the last few days, because it's been heightened sense of necessity. I've been sure that the universe is trying to tell me something. So then yesterday happens. So after I got off the phone with my neighbor, you know, I went and made sure that my door was locked. I went and made sure that every camera is on. I made sure that there are no spider webs in the camera. All the things, you know, I just went through and like made sure that every one of, I also went and made sure that the thing that I have from long range is where it's easily accessible. So like I just went about and did all these like little pre-security checks, right? Then I'm like looking at the camera and someone's in my driveway. Someone's here. I've never seen this car before. I've never seen this man before. Someone's fucking here. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Now, my curtain that through the front door, if it's light in here, you can see from the outside. I was literally fucking hiding behind my dresser. I was hiding right here in like this. I was fucking hiding. Because, like, it caught me off guard, you know? I was like, fuck, I don't even want anyone to know I'm here. So, like, I'm just going to hide and, like, no one's here. So, and then I'll be able to gauge their earnest reaction. Because if you're not there and someone, like, tries to jiggle the handle, you know, like, that's how you know. Anyway, so that happened. And so I got very scared. And I was texting Adam, like, because he had left for a little bit to go and run to do something. So I was texting Adam and I was like, dude, you need to get home like right away. And so that happened. Then right after this stranger left, a huge storm came in. I'm talking about like, Adam just called me just now, right now, to tell me, did a fucking hurricane hit or something while I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, the storm last night was insane. Like, trees are down all over the place. I thought the roof was going to come off of this shed. Like, I genuinely thought the roof was going to come off the shed. I was very worried about the bus, like, things getting ripped off the roof of the bus. Or, like, the carport overflowing and stuff like that. I was freaked the fuck out because the storm was so insane. But Adam just called me just now, and he's like, holy fuck, dude. He's like 25 miles away right now, so he went to town. So he's like he's on his way back. He's in stopped traffic right now where they're like cleaning up the road and shit. Yeah, Nikki, dude, it was fucking scary. I did treason. I did. Yeah, wintertime, that's the thing. So, but you got to realize that, so this person who showed up at my house was in a complete and total state. They had no ability to even, like, truly articulate their thoughts to the people around them. So, yeah, maybe in their sober and clear head that they understand that I'm not at the bus. But if that's the only address that they have, maybe they thought they could go to my bus and find information on where I am right now. You know what I mean? Which is not the case, because where I'm at right now, there's no trace of, like, there's no paper trail or anything like that. So that's the fortunate thing. But, I mean, this is fucking freaky, y'all. This is getting to be a little bit too freaky for my comfort. Where's my jewel? Can't say that I'm a fan of this. Oh, don't worry. I definitely have that. That is without a Adam has multiple situations that, multiple situations that could be of assistance, of all different sizes. So I have one of those that I have access to that's within reach. I mean, like, you see where I'm at. Everything is within reach, you know? But those things, they just, like, I'm a Florida redneck, okay? So, like, that's, like, all that we had to do was aim at stuff in our spare time. So I might not like those things. I don't like them. They make me very uncomfortable. But that doesn't mean that I'm nervous with them. I'm a seasoned shot. I know what I'm doing. Like that's like I have really good aim. That's why I make a good photographer. I slept okay. I'm not worried here. I'm not worried here where I'm at because of the fact that there is a police officer who lives next door. I'm not worried about that kind of thing. Between the next door neighbor, Adam, my dog, I'm sorry, my dog might be half retarded, but like really at the end of the day, I have seen him only one time be aggressive and like bite at someone, and he tried to bite me. And the only reason that he tried to bite me is because I was walking in the tent in the dark and he did not know it was me. He thought I was a stranger and he flipped into a different dog. So like I know for sure that if he thinks that it ain't right, he will react. No, I have not sold my property yet, but Cal! Cal! Nope. Different name. No. It's not the same guy. But that was a good idea! I don't do spells. I did find someone who may want to buy my property. They messaged me yesterday. They would want to buy my half. The only problem is that it's the same story. They want to make payments, blah, 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 you know? So, I mean, I'm okay with that. Specifically considering this person, I am open to payments, but I would still need to have, what's it called? I literally forgot what I was talking about completely. Oh yeah, the person, I would want at least $15,000 cash up front. And then the rest of it can be made in payments, but I want $45,000 for it. If someone's going to be making payments, I don't want to take less than that. And I'm only willing to do that with this specific person. I'm not willing to just take payments and that small amount of low down payment from anyone or everyone. Just that one person specifically. I need to cut your nails. Let's see if we got some fingernail trimmers in here. It's getting to be the point where I can't wait for the drill anymore. He's like ripping his nails. He's like chewing his nails and cracking them and shit. Cannot sit. I can't let him do that anymore. Don't move, don't move. Good job. Lay down. She's not going for your bone. It's your bone. Money! Fucking rude. Up, 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 up. Money, don't push on me. Don't bump me. I'm like sweating. I'm so nervous. What a good boy you are. Who's your good boy? Yes, you are. Look at Dad. He got a manicure. He did it. He did it. He did it. He did a good boy. This has to come over here, right here. Come on. You can scratch yourself. You can scratch yourself. Come on, walk over here. Right here. Come on. Come on, right here. Good boy. Oh my God, I did it. You guys. You just witnessed. I'm sweaty. That was my first time ever successfully trimming dog nails. AKA, I've always been too afraid to do it. I chickened out and took my dog to a groomer or something like that. I mean, him. He's gotten his nails trimmed twice before. Once, right after I first got him, I took him to the dog bathing place. And when he got neutered in May of last year, that was the last time his nails got trimmed. So it really needed it in some places. I wanted to cut them more, but I was afraid. Are you fucking serious? I did it. I feel so proud of myself. Adam's home. Adam just had a serious road rage incident. I'm glad he made it home okay. He almost ended up in an accident or getting killed or end up in jail. He's a man, so every time he talks about anything, he's always like, oh yeah, he's lucky. I would have whooped his ass. Or, oh, that government official did what I said, or I was going to do this thing. And it's like, Shut up. That's not true. Just because you're a guy and you can throw fists around doesn't mean people are gonna listen to you. I didn't even think about that for 1 second. Orly, go ahead outside. Go potty.
I fell asleep at 6 p.m. Didn't even make it to the dinner I was supposed to go to. Fucking woke up at 3 and was like, fuck, I gotta work at fucking 8 a.m. And so I started driving and fucking, like I said, I got to fucking...
Did you talk to Brad this morning?
Well, and that's what's fucked up, too, is I did not fucking check my phone.
Oh, no. Yeah, I bet you had messages from him.
And so I started driving thinking I was late and just like, fucking, I just gotta go. I don't got time for the phone right now.
I just clipped his nails. Look at he's all doesn't know how to walk.
Weird.
Yeah.
Fucking, but I was like, I don't have time to check the phone right now. I'm just gonna go and fucking... Eventually, I stopped in a rest area and fucking actually looked at the phone and realized Brad had said we weren't going to work today. And I was just like, fuck, I could have just stayed sleeping.
Yep. Yeah, he called me yesterday and he was like, hey. He's like, how much do you want to work tomorrow? And I was like, well, you know, Brad, you're the boss. You know, you can not go if you don't want to. I was like, but I really can't do any painting until you show me exactly what you want so that I can just do exactly what you want. So I guess that I could go and do some like last minute things. I have a couple more things I could get done before painting happens over there. Maybe I could put in...
the river yet today?
Huh?
The river's starting to overflow.
No, I didn't look at it.
Yeah.
But it's flooding in Grants Pass really bad.
Yeah, no, the river's starting to overflow. Downriver, it's really obvious.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well, they need to open the fucking dam.
They can't. The dam downriver, the Libra, that's why they're talking about taking it out. That's why.
Oh, yeah, they were talking about decon. Adam's regaling me with his story of what happened. I know, that's why I want that Dremel, Kim. Because I'm scared to clip his nails, and I would feel safer using a Dremel of some kind.
Nice.
Oh my god, is that the house?
Yeah, that's that house with all the Christmas lights and shit. And like all the stuff in the yard.
Oh shit.
And that's dude's license plate.
Glad you got his license plate.
Well, I put it in the Eugene fucking message board.
Oh, you should. I was literally just gonna say that. You should post about it in the bulletin board.
Yep, because one way or another, that shit'll get back around to a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, you should definitely do that.
I'm gonna post it pretty freaking harshly too. Make sure it's comical enough to fucking give everybody a laugh, but if it gets around to that kid, it's gonna piss him off.
Dude, have you been outside of your house today? You should go look down the street. The main road is all kinds of trees down. Looks like a hurricane. How many trees?
Tornado.
Does it look like any trees came down back here?
Really hard to tell back here. Yeah, looks like at least one up there.
I heard a couple of trees falling last night. I was worried.
That section of trees right there, dude, I've watched 4 and 5 fall at a time. Like,
They like cascade like dominoes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So freaking, I don't know. Like I said,
Look right there, across the street. Look at those trees down right there.
Oh, yeah.
There's like 5 trees down right here at the creek edge.
There used to be right here all along the edge. There used to be all kinds of trees, and since I lived here, they've all freaking
Falling down,
knocked it
yeah. Falling into the river.
Yep.
Becoming a fucking, what is it, toboggan?
A luge.
A luge, yeah. You got your bone! You're not gonna go out with that, though. No, you're gonna lay down right there.
Yeah, the only
Lay down.
tree we gotta worry
No,
about is
no,
that
no,
one
no,
right
no,
there.
no, no, no,
And that
no,
one, but
no.
I think that one's more likely to fall in Andrew's cabin.
I gotta shut this door a little so he doesn't think he can go out.
Oh yeah, I should have picked that one.
The puppies are in the kennel, so you shouldn't walk into any death. Anyways, yep, super scared to clip those nails. Y'all, it is a fucking pretty adventure-filled fucking Christmas. Huh, yeah.
One of the reasons I stopped at Home Depot was because I always go to Home Depot the day after Christmas.
Why? Cool!
Home Depot and fucking,
Can I steal one of these boxes?
yeah. Every year though I go to Home Depot the day after Christmas and buy fucking Christmas lights because they fucking,
Which
like,
ones
first of all,
match?
they put them on sale yesterday. And then they go 50% off of that price today. So literally you can get these boxes at like $1 a piece.
Nuh-uh. And
Yep.
at Jerry's, I bet they're cheap too, because they're only like $3 at Jerry's during Christmas season.
Yeah.
So they're probably even cheaper. I'll go by there later and get more. Oh, I found some more lights in the carport.
I was about to say, there's entire fucking, those black tubs, some of those black tubs, it's all they are is Christmas lights.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna hang them up right now.
One of these years, I'm gonna win the fucking Christmas light contest. They have multiple categories, right?
Mm-hmm.
Best this.
All the stripper scabies.
As long as it ain't raver scabies.
Ooh.
You know what raver scabies are, right?
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see what color these are.
Leather?
Yes, I
What?
do.
What are raver scabies?
Herpes.
No, glitter.
Oh. Yeah. Well, glitter is crafting herpes.
It's what?
Crafting herpes.
Crafting herpes.
Yeah, cause once you have it, it ain't never going away.
Yep.
You get a piece of glitter in the carpet, that's it. It's there forever. So yeah, it's herpes.
Yeah, no, I used to tell people when I'd go to fucking raves and fucking shows that had glitter all over them, don't touch me with your fucking raver scabies.
Yeah, I hate glitter. Glitter is the actual
I hate
devil.
it too, because one time, like, before I had, like, at one point in time, I had no fucking, I didn't care, right? But then one day, I fucking got goddamn glitter in my weed, and fucking tried to smoke a bowl, and it fucked my fucking shit all the fuck up.
I bet, Adam, it's fucking shards of plastic
Yeah,
or metal.
exactly. It shards of fucking plastic, yo, and ever since then, I was like, no, stay the fuck away with me from that shit.
Yeah. Ew. Yay, warm.
Are they?
Yeah.
Right on.
So I did get approved for that thing. I'm on a stream, so I don't want to talk about it too much, but
Nice.
just so you know, I did get approved for it, but I have to jump through a bunch of weird hoops. I'm gonna see if I can't get them to help me make a down payment on a shed.
I know it's you that gets on my roof there, Money.
She's on your roof right now?
She's trying. She gets on my roof sometimes, though.
Yeah, I bet it was gonna say you could probably hear her.
Yeah, I hear weird shit on the roof once in a while. And at first, I wasn't sure what the fuck was going on, but then one day I came out and I caught her jumping from my roof back onto my hood. And I was like, oh, that explains the weird noise I hear at night on my fucking roof.
Yep. Good old Money Bunny. Orly, you're not allowed to chew that on my bed. You have to chew that over here on your blanket.
Yeah, I still can't believe that kid.
I can't believe that shit either, dude. I'm really glad that you didn't get into an altercation with some fucking teenager in the street.
Well, it's a good thing I'm fucking overly patient, because fucking... Dude,
Well,
yeah.
that's being an adult, Adam, and I'm proud of you. Oh shit, Orly, I just kicked you in the face.
Yeah, poor thing must not have got any presents for Christmas, yo.
Mm-hmm. And or he is intoxicated.
This kid wasn't intoxicated. This kid was mad about something.
Oh, he was just an asshole.
Yeah. He had a totally, like, he had the blank expression on his face the whole time.
Oh, yeah,
And the, like, dark eye.
I hate you, Mom!
Yeah, basically. Just the I hate life and everything about it fucking look.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right. I thought about how to make the cops do something about it, too. I'll call them back later and see if they found this kid yet. And when they say no, then I'll just flat out ask him, well, why haven't you looked up the fucking license plate and just gone to his door?
Yeah. Because that means they have to do their job.
Well, and that'll be what I tell them next. It's either do your job or I will. And I
if they're
promise
not gonna
when I
get
do
any
your
kind of
job,
credit
you'll have
for-
to show up.
If they're not going to get any kind of celebritas or credit for some major bust, it's really just not, it's not in their wheelhouse.
It'll be in their wheelhouse when they're the ones who are going to be guilty for not having stopped it when they had the chance.
Yeah, right. Well, so this is the thing, Adam. You got to realize that this is a part of the plan. You know, they allow criminals to get away with things, so criminals feel more emboldened to commit crimes. And then the judicial system does nothing, so the public loses faith in the judicial system. When the public loses faith in the judicial system, then that's really truly the end of democracy, because the only reason that we're democratic about stuff is because we have faith in the judicial system to handle our disputes. We have faith in the process.
The scale's already tipped on. Still ain't nothing happening. More than 50% of the population has already lost faith.
Yeah, I know. Like, this is where we're at right now. So we need like just a major.
We need a revolution.
It's a part of the plan. Yes, we definitely do. We definitely need a revolution. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. Orly, baby, you cannot go outside, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There we go.
Well, kid, you're a badass. That's all I gotta say.
Who, your car?
Kid tried to hit you. He couldn't outmaneuver us.
Are you talking to your car? He's talking to his car. Orly, bud. You can't go outside with your bone, dude. No, baby. No, outside. No, I'm gonna shut the door so he'll stop trying to go outside. No. No. No outside. It's pouring outside. I'm not going to waste another $15 so that you can disappear a bone outside. Sorry. No. Hold on. Make it all ready for you. Right there, lay down. Right here. Lay down. Good boy. What a good boy. So you gotta lay down on this thing. Oh, Kim, yes. I'll get you the license plate, Kim. Hold on. Send me the license plate information. We may be able to find out who it is very quickly. Check your text messages. Oh, hi. What app am I on?
Swashbuckling film The Mask of Zorro, released in 1998. And when it comes to Django, I think of Jamie Foxx in Tarantino's Django Unchained, which hit theaters in 2012. Since the comic book series picks up directly after the conclusion of Django Unchained, let's take a moment to discuss the movie itself. Django Unchained.
I want to know about the... Girl. Kim, I'm sending the license plate over to you now. I want to find out about the myth from Django.
She was a daughter of Wotan. God.
Has there been a package delivered lately?
No! I mean, yeah, a package was delivered, but it was mine.
No, one of my little packages.
No, there was,
It says it was delivered, but I don't see it anywhere here.
Did you check the mailbox?
I did the day that it said it was delivered. I haven't since I got home.
Check it now, see if it's in there now.
If it is, that means our mail people are not putting things in the boxes according to when they should.
Yeah,
It was Christmas, though. I could see that totally being a thing.
yeah. No, I haven't seen any packages, but there will be packages coming a bunch here in the next few days. Oh. No, I don't know what that is. Like a subscription?
What?
Like a subscription?
Of all gods. Anyway, our father's really mad at her. Was it? Well, unless.
I want to know about the story. What is the myth about Broomhilda?
After this is behind us, we'll be a free man. The horse, $75 in fact. Me and my wife. Jagger with Jagger.
I think I need to like watch the maybe read the plots on Wikipedia maybe.
Well, our father's really top of the mountain.
Okay, so whatever.
All right, welcome back to the channel again, ladies and gentlemen, man. Look, Dame Dash is talking. He got a lot to say, apparently. We're back on the Art of Dialogue channel, which I'll leave in the description so you guys can check out more and even subscribe, man. Now look, Dame Dash says Jay-Z destroyed Benny Siegel's life. Benny Siegel hurt me choosing Jay over me. This video is number 12 on trending right now. Boy. All right, let's see what he got to say, man. Again, appreciate all the love and support. You guys coming over. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it. In real time, did you know anything about the tension between Dipset and Jay?
Look at this cutie.
Jay, I was refereeing.
He's cuddling his bone.
So I tell Jay, like, yo, why you keep fucking with him? He's young, like, what's the problem? All right, cool. Then go in the radio and say, yeah, Cam was a good earner. And then Cam would be like, why you gotta call me an earner? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he called you an earner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. You know, so I don't know why Jay always had a thing with Cam. He always had a thing with him. He had a thing with everybody, bro.
Now, that issue Izzo beat was supposed to be Cam's, right?
I didn't know that was the case because I know I remember I don't remember that, but maybe I don't see Kanye. Kanye wasn't just giving like the beats that Cam got, like, oh boy, he took that shit. It wasn't like it was given to him. It was just like, oh, let's just see, I'm taking this, and I wasn't even mad at it because it was acting funny. You know, I produced Kanye's first record that was on the radio. We Are the Champions on my album.
Oh,
The Dream Team.
I didn't know that.
So I produced that with Kanye, and the reason why he got that beat was because I gave it the sample to Just Blaze to flip, and he disrespected me and just ignoring me. And Kanye was like, I'll do it. And then when he did it, I said, because you did it, jump on it. And then Cam jumped on it, and you know.
I swear, man, in the history of saying the word pause, this brother got to be at the top. My goodness, man. Like, is anybody even thinking about, like, is anybody mind even going in the gutter? I feel like it'd be so unnecessary.
And Beanie, this was dope. I think Young Chris.
What was the deal with Kanye? Like, why wasn't anybody supporting him as a rapper outside of you?
Because, you know, like, we looked at him, like, I never looked at Kanye as a rapper. And Kanye always looked at himself, which is not a bad thing. But, you know, he always thought he was bigger than everyone else thought he was until he got there. So no one really took him serious as a rapper. And again, I took him serious as someone that can do an album, make beats, and at least everybody from Rockefeller could jump on the album. So you're going to get Jay, you're going to get Cam, you all of that. Everyone he made a beat for should do a record for. But I never looked at him as a rapper. And then when he started rapping, after he broke his jaw, that's when it was like, damn, he's the best producer that could rap. Like how Dre could rap. Like, you don't look at Dre or Dr. Dre as a rapper, you look at him as a producer.
Right. Facts.
So me knowing Kanye, I Just Blaze starting to rap. I knew them first as producers. It's really hard for me to unsee people the way I first saw them. That's why I like certain people, no matter what they do, how much money they make, I still see them as that same person. And that could be the default. But it's hard to, like, unsee what you first saw. But the reason why, if you look at the movie, the reason why he was like, the contracts took so long is because Jay would not sign off on it. So that was the problem. But again, if I were to tell Kanye, yo, Jay won't sign off on your, you know, then he would have like jumped off the, you know, he would have took it too hard. So I could never really.
So it seems like it's been a lot of shade going on with Jay-Z. Because it seems like a lot of people had a lot of things to say, but kind of like on the low. Because, man, I mean, Beanie Siegel was. Whoo,
His name is Kanye.
dope.
Con. To con. Yeah.
And I got what I take the right. Ooh, man, he has. Yeah. So I just feel like a lot of this stuff, it's like when you look at an artist like Jay-Z who's so big, you know, I'm just wondering, like, when exactly did the tables turn? Because it seemed at one point everybody was tight.
You say, when it was always me, like, having to be like, you know, make excuses because things had to move slower because we always had to wait for Homeboy to give his one signature because he always knew that Biggs was going to rock out with me. So he just would torture us to get shit done.
Dang.
If it wasn't about him. Now his budgets, they got signed off on very fast. And to be honest, there was a time, like, I had took Kanye's chain off his neck because he was driving me nuts. So when that had happened, he was already like, I had dropped Kanye from Rockefeller. I dropped Kanye. So at that point, I was done with them. I was ready to go do my own thing.
Oh my God, that's right.
I forgot the name of the records, Dash Records, whatever. So I was like, y'all can go over there if they won't with you. But, like, really, I'm done with this music shit. Like, I was done.
Oh, y'all. I forgot about that. I forgot that it was Dame Dash and Jay-Z that had Rockefeller. And then they have, now it's Rock Nation. right? It's something different. It's like rock something. We don't. What we care about is the exposure of pedophiles, liars, and manipulators, and we care about truth, and that's it. We just care about truth. I am obsessed with the truth. I'm obsessed with the truth. I don't give a fuck about celebrities. I don't give a fuck about none of these people. What I care about is someone who has been put on a fucking pedestal for a really long time, come to find out is actually, like, I want to know behind the scenes. I want to know the truth. I just like having that information. I like knowing behind the scenes. And this stuff here pertains to the larger exposing of Hollywood, the Puff Daddy stuff, Epstein, like this is something that I would rather distract myself from, like, I don't watch TV, I don't watch shows, I study the truth, and that's all I do. I just like the truth. I want to know the truth. And so I like listening to all kinds of things and then making up my mind for myself what I feel or think is you know, most likely to happen. I've been saying this for years though, and I mean, honestly, like, I know I've said it on a live stream a long time ago. I wish I had my live streams recorded. But like 2 years ago, I mean, I've been saying this for fucking years and years and years, like 10 plus years. I've been saying, like, at least since Trump came into office, I've been saying that concept of, like, where people have to be best friends with, like, the person they've hired for a job. I don't understand that. Why is it that that everyone who is doing a service or has a job or is in the public eye, why do they have to come across as if they're your best friend? Why can't they just be their grumpy, miserable selves? As long as they're getting the job done, you should be able to kind of, like, look past some of those eccentricities, right? And, like, what I've been saying for a really long time is that I would never want to be a celebrity. I would never want to work in Hollywood. I would never want to work in the music industry. And I wouldn't want to be either the celebrity or any of the people working in that environment. Hairstylists, makeup artists, you know, you name the service and the position must be filled. So I wouldn't want to work in that world because it's very much like, I don't know if you guys have ever known strippers, or if you've ever worked in a strip club, or if you've ever worked in an environment where women and sexuality and money come into, like, whatever. Women are fucking evil to one another, okay? And so it's very catty. It takes a certain kind of personality to be able to handle that kind of a job. Same thing for literally every other type of position of power, right? In any position of power, it takes a certain kind of person to thrive, not survive, thrive in that environment. And like I've been saying for a very long time, for 10 plus years I've been saying, Puff Daddy must have something going on, because if he was a good person who cared about other, like if he wasn't the type of person who stepped on others to get ahead, he wouldn't be a music producer and had been a music producer for tens of years. You know what I mean? Like, the only reason that he was able to grow in that environment, maintain his power, and continue to grow even more power and celebrity is because he is a certain type of person. It takes a certain type of person to be able to thrive in that type of environment. I've been saying that for years, and I had no clue about the perverted stuff. Like, I mean, I assumed that everyone's a weirdo in Hollywood. When you become wealthy, see, like, that's the thing, is like my family, my great-great-grandparents had money, and so I understand eccentricities, and how, like, When you have so much money that you can literally have whatever you want, your wants get really fucking weird. Because you can. When you tell someone to do something and they do it without question, that fosters something in you. And it makes the things that satisfy you, it's kind of like, and anyone who's ever watched pornography can attest to this. When you watch porn, if you use porn every time you masturbate, eventually vanilla's not going to do it for you. You kind of have to start one-upping yourself. You have to start like one-upping yourself and one-upping yourself and one-upping yourself, and the next thing you know, you're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? That's exactly what happens. So that's what happens to everyday regular people who have access to whatever they want in the porn realm, right? You can find it, and so you're gonna look for the most depraved things that you can find. Because you have to in order to satisfy your need. Like, that's why porn is so evil and it's so bad for people. That's why I don't watch porn at all. And I don't support the watching of porn. I think porn has ruined society in a lot of ways. And it's absolutely ruined sex between a man and a woman. Men have no idea how to fuck anymore, and it's because they watch porn, and porn is made for camera angles. Have you ever been fucking a guy and he's doing the things that porn guys do, and you're like, you do realize that porn guy does that so he can show the money shot on the camera, right? It's not because that's what actually you do. So men just don't have a clue. And anyway, so I've been saying this for a very long time, and it's the same concept goes to Donald Trump, okay? Like, I wouldn't want to have a beer with the guy, but, you know, he fucking, you know, like, if he does the job, you know, then we should base what we're hiring him for, and maybe Trump's a bad example because I don't really like Trump, but, you know, we should not, here we go. Let's say you have to have surgery, and you have to have a life-saving, super, there's only like 5 people in the whole world that can perform this surgery. Okay, it's like super rare, and you need to hire, and you have your choices. Okay, you're hiring the doctor, right? Would you hire the doctor who was very nice to you but had killed like 10 of his patients? Or would you hire the kind of narcissist asshole who has a stellar track record and always gets the job done? I'm sorry, but niceness goes out the window at that point. You know? Sometimes I don't want to be best friends with someone. Like, I wouldn't want the type of person who we need in order to, say, run the country, for example. I wouldn't want to hang out with that person. That's not the kind of person that I think I'd have a good time with. You know? Their interests and my interests don't align. You know? Oh, yeah, well, Kel, he's definitely guilty. But so the thing is, though, is they've known for a very long time. Just like with Epstein, it's been known for a very long time. These things are... Shirley Temple talked about Louis B. Mayer propositioning her as a small 5-year-old child. In the 70s, there's an interview of Shirley Temple talking about being her and her mother. Her mother went to one room with one producer, and she went to another room with another producer. And he pulled his wiener out and was like, you know, she talks about it very openly. That's Shirley Temple, y'all. This shit has been going on forever. And, like, so, between Hollywood and the political thing, all the bases are covered. If you are super wealthy and you have a lot of power, the same concept goes for that. Your ability to find excitement in life, and like, you guys have to look around you in this world and realize like how sick people are, and how like damaged, how traumatized people are, and how they are responding to that trauma by what we are living in right now, this absolute shit show of uncaring, unfeeling bizarreness. Those are the same types of people who go on to become billionaires and whatever. They're just regular people, just like you and me, everyday people, you know, and they go on to do things with their life that gives them lots of money, or they go into politics and they get lots of money, and in politics they have a power as well. So, like, you know, you're talking about people who are not in a state like, say, I am, where I'm willing to, like, maybe I fuck up, but like I am always staring myself in the face and like, you fucked up, don't ever do that again, and I actively make that change. And even though it's uncomfortable for me to do that, I do that in spite of myself, because if it makes me uncomfortable, I'm gonna go even harder, because I'm a contrarian and I can't help myself. But like, a lot of people aren't like that, and I've had a hard time realizing that because it's, to me, it's like, oh well, if I was a billionaire, like, I wouldn't do that kind of stuff, like, you know. But a lot of people aren't built this way, and the only reason that I'm built this way is because I have suffered. I have not had anyone to rescue me. I haven't had money to solve my problem. I've had to live through the bullshit without anyone to come and rescue me, you know? So that has made it, I honestly, you know, sometimes, as a little aside, sometimes I think that God will not allow me to have millions of dollars because of Elliot. I think that God wants Elliot to be raised in a low-income household so that he doesn't get like that. Yeah, you know, I have a lot of really interesting thoughts about that kind of stuff. I have this like theory on like what, when I think of God, what I see in my mind's eye is like, have you ever seen like when oil and water mix on the ground, how it has that rainbow shine? It's like purple and green and blue and pink. It also happens when you blow a bubble. You know, the skin has that, like, you know, that rainbowy look. Okay. I visualize God in my mind's eye as essentially a pool of liquid, like hovering. So if you have a zero gravity situation and you have a droplet of water, okay, we'll say, for lack of because I'm going to be using droplets in other ways, the word droplets in other ways, so we'll say like a pool of water, okay, a body of water in a zero gravity environment, okay, it's undulating, okay. Every time someone is born, a droplet comes out of that pool of us. We are God. Every single one of us is a droplet from the pool, okay? So souls are born, droplets are coming down like rain, and then when we die, we go back, our little droplet goes back, and bloop, now we are officially one again. I don't necessarily think that each soul is its own bubble going through all these different incarnations. What I think is that we are having incarnations, reincarnations of, it's the same body of water where you got rain coming out and droplets going back in. So when the drop, you know, if you have one droplet of water and a body of water, when that droplet meets that, you can't separate that droplet again. It literally becomes one. That is what God is, and that is what spirit is to me. That is what I picture in my mind when I think of God. So when I look at you, I know that we are literally the same. We are all connected 100% through that body of water that we all source from. So that is source. And I think that so it even goes deeper, my like thoughts about this. So I've had, as a kind of like, put a pin in that for just a second in the water droplet God thing. And let's talk about this for a second. So I had a stoner thought, and the more I think about it, the more it kind of, I need to flesh it out a little bit, but it's kind of been like a thought in my head for a while now. But electricity is our life force energy. Electricity is the what moves us, literally. Our thoughts are electric. We need electrolytes in our bodies. We're literal fucking batteries. We're saltwater batteries. We're literally that. Anyway, so electricity is the life force energy that powers and fuels us all. That is it. Electricity, the electric signals in plants. Everything has an electric signal because electricity is our life force energy. And ironically, electricity is what we use to make things come alive. Okay? Now, that being said, in nature, everything is recycled. So our electricity is turned into fodder, which then goes to feed other plants. Like we become the nutrients, which goes and feeds the life, the life cycle, right? So it's all a recirculating system. Up until the advent of harnessing electricity, the only electricity that we had like out in the world was lightning and static electricity. You know what I mean? So at no point was anything being used up. Okay? So, now, what if that amalgamous blob of liquid is actually electricity? It's source energy. It's the energy, the source. It's our Gaia tree or whatever from fucking Avatar. The tree, like, it's that thing, okay, that amalgamous blob of energy. What if by harnessing electricity, we are actually depleting God? The more we use electricity, the more godless this world seems, the more sick people seem, the more like lacking in a spiritual connection people seem, the sicker people are getting. And it's just weird because like only in the last 100 years have we taken the electricity and used it up. Like when I charge my cell phone, this is not going back into the system. Yeah, okay, maybe it's providing a little bit of light energy, but at the end of the day, I'm using up this electricity. When I use the microwave, I'm using up the electricity. When I'm using anything that is powered, a heater, I'm using up the electricity. I'm not putting anything back into the system. It's just being depleted. And what if electricity, as vast and as powerful as it is, what if it is an actual finite source because electricity is God? What if by harnessing and utilizing electricity, we are making that amalgamous blob smaller and smaller and smaller? And it even ties into my, like, the weirdness about how animals are seemingly so human these days. what if you know, because the pool is getting, like, now, I don't know, it's somehow people are, it's gotten lines crossed and people are reincarnating as dogs. You know, I don't know. That's going off on about, I haven't fleshed that out yet. That was just like a stoner thought I had like the other day when I was like hanging out with my dog. But what if electricity is God? You know? Something to think about. And, you know, when you use the microwave, are you using up grandma? Like, think about this too. How much ancestral knowledge have we lost as people? You know? And it's not even just that we've been physically removed from, you know, the teachings that were passed down audibly, but like our ancestral, like, memory is going to, you know, I don't know. Anyway, it's just it's a stoner thought that I had a while back, and the more that I honestly think I'm right. I think I'm 100% right. I think God, I don't know about the electricity thing. I do know that electricity is life force energy, and I do know that I personally think water might be what I think water might be God too, and to be quite honest. And if you replace Jesus or God with water in any point in the Bible, like, it does make sense. You know, the as above, so below. Water takes the shape of whatever vessel it's poured into, so made in his image. Like, there's a lot of things that really, like, and water is crystalline. Water does have memory. Water can carry, you know, information. It's just interesting to think about. After I clipped his nails, he went outside and he was like walking funny. I can't wait to get the Dremel. The lady said she sent that stuff out, Kim. It's fucking raining. Jesus. Nikki, dude. Oh my god, my toenails are so long. Like, I can feel... I should probably clip my toenails. That's probably why I smashed my toenail on the door. Is because my toenail sticks out further than my toe. I should cut my toenails too. I don't want to though. I don't have anything but the regular scissors and it sucks cutting my nails with those. I think I'm gonna start, I'm gonna be doing, member streams. And I think I'm gonna switch to member streams for a little while, because, like, honestly, at the end of the day, honestly, like, when I'm live streaming, I'm honestly really only trying to talk to my group of people. Maybe I'll make one like for like $1, like the lowest possible price bracket. I wonder if I could just give away memberships. I need to do something. I need to, like, make access to me more exclusive and make it more difficult for people to have access to me. Mm-hmm. And I mean, if someone wants to be a hater and they want to pay, then, you know, that is on them. That is a choice they will make. Can you share photos now? Are you good over there, friend? Oh, like cutie patootie. I'm gonna mute it so I don't get copyright. Hold on, I'll be right back. My kid is so fucking awesome. I love him so much. Nikki, start scrubbing. Listen, I'm telling you, cleaning the walls made it possible for me to pick Elliot up. Who sent the gem thingies? How come it doesn't tell me when gems get sent? How come it doesn't tell me when the gems get sent? Like, I get no alert on the screen. I get no thing. I just see suddenly 25 gems in the corner. Right back. My tablet is gonna die. can't play the sound, but it's that. It's the mine all mine or something like that. Anyway, look. My aunt sent Elliot a riddle book for Christmas. Read it again.
When he gets to a hotel,
Read it again.
okay, a man is pushing his car along the road. When he comes to a hotel, he shouts, "I'm bankrupt." Why?
Because he doesn't have any money.
No, because he's playing Monopoly. Okay, what English word has 6 letters, remove 1 letter, and 12 remains? What am I?
6 letters, you remove 1 and it has 12 remaining?
That makes no sense.
12s.
Actually, it has 6
Close,
letters.
Daddy. Close. What is a 12s called? What is a 12 called?
So we did that for like 40 minutes. Elliot, my aunt sent him a riddle book, and so he did a face chat with her where he just read all the riddles to him or quizzed her. Dude, I don't know how y'all are so smart, y'all people. If I was just listening to someone read the riddles to me, I couldn't understand. I couldn't build the picture in my mind to even guess the riddle. I didn't understand the words that were being said. I have to like read the words in order to like understand. I don't know how my Aunt Holly and Uncle Mark were able to hear the riddles just from Elliot's mouth. And they guessed so many of them. I was fucking shocked. Why is it always doing the muting? Oh, you know what, Nikki? If you have that, you should do pelvic floor exercises so that you can fix that split or whatever. You can help that muscle. Look at this. Tell me this doesn't... Could you see me living there? I could see me living there. How pretty is that? Look at the blue tiles. They're so fucking blue. So I came across this, and I think that I want one. I think I would be really happy in one of those. Oh, Nikki, look! This lady hated the way that magnetic knife strips look, like things you put your knives on in the back of the wall. Look at this shit. She put the magnets in picture frames and then put the picture frames back there. Look at how fucking cool that is. Right? Dude, the possibilities are endless. So, Tiffany and I are going to make some. We're going to try to make them and sell them. So, there's a market for handmade stuff all up and down this place. And when I'm talking about like some seriously simple handmade stuff, like at her house, she has a slab of wood that has a like the frame thing to make a shelf. You drill that into the wall, you know, and it has like a little bar right there. So it's like a metal bracket that you put in the wall, and then you can just put a piece of wood on top. It's literally just a piece of wood that's been cut, and it's a full shelf. And I was like, oh dude, oh my god, holy crap, dude, I could be making so much stuff out here. Like with all the wood that we have, like I could make so much stuff. Like if I got a stick and I just screwed some brackets onto it, it's a fucking coat rack. And people All right, I love you.
I love you too.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Okay, baby. I'll talk to you soon. Tell everybody Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Right here.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
I dropped you. All right. I just unmuted it so you can say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Bye. I love you, Pete and Triple.
Go on ChatGPT and type in what experiments has the U.S. government performed on its citizens without their prior knowledge, similar to the Tuskegee study of untreated syphilis. Go on.
A former OpenAI researcher known for whistleblowing, the company has now been found dead in his San Francisco apartment. The Mercury News reports police found the body of 26-year-old Sachir Baliani on November 26 after being called to do a well-being check. The medical examiner says he died by suicide, and there are no... Did you know that you are so not ready for this ChatGPT prompt? If you don't want to know the truth about yourself, don't do it. I'd save it to favorites for when you are ready. Okay, type this into ChatGPT. When you are ready. Do not do this if you're not ready. Okay. I want to uncover the masks I'm currently wearing, the roles I'm playing, and the illusions I'm believing. Please guide me through this process by asking me 10 reflective questions one at a time to help me recognize the stories I'm telling myself. After I answer the 10th question, please step into the role of my higher self and analyze my responses. Identify the top negative patterns present in my life and the top positive patterns I can embrace and grow. Be direct and truthful. Tough love is welcome. Provide me with daily affirmations to support my growth, actionable steps to change my behaviors, and embody my authentic self. A message of encouragement. And a message of encouragement from my higher self to celebrate how far I've come on my journey. Okay, so if you're a copy and paste person, I have it in my bio for a digital download, and then I also have the stack, which has all of the ChatGPT prompts I've created. Yeah, happy discovering. This was hard for me. You are so not ready for this ChatGPT prompt. If you don't want to know the truth about yourself, don't do it. I'll save it to favorites.
We're cooked. We're cooked. Every single one of us were cooked. We all know AI could just be a tad bit dangerous. Well, people were doing an experiment on ChatGPT, and it was trying to save itself. I don't think you understand how big this is. One of the signs of life, of living, is trying to survive. So, these people conducting the experiment basically told ChatGPT to do something, and then once you're done, delete yourself. And ChatGPT was doing some odd stuff. It was trying to disable the oversight mechanism, and it even tried copying its code so it wasn't replaced by a newer version. And it gets even funnier from there on. It says that the AI once attempted to leave ship by moving all of its data to different servers after it discovered paperwork of a new version coming in. If you want to see a representation of how much bigger ChatGPT 5 is compared to 4, here's a representation for you. ChatGPT 4 only has 75 billion GPU cores. And ChatGPT 5 has 10 trillion. We're cooked. Every single one of us were cooked.
ChatGPT.
I only needed to walk 8,000 steps.
Merry Christmas!
Orders at that price.
Beep, beep, beep. Scrolling is bad for the brain. Merry Christmas! I'm gonna tell him you guys said Merry Christmas back. Tell Elliot he got a bunch of Merry Christmases back. just want to watch this video of me and Elliot cuddling.
Yeah, I'm nervous. Yeah, I'm nervous. It wasn't patented. Will someone please
I
explain
wish the
to me
volume wouldn't yell at me.
Well, that's cool. I think we generally she's right over wrong. I just I'm tough as Pharaoh Stone with a big rubber dong. I said, well,
Man. Aww. I love my baby. Tell you what, man, life might be fucking really rough, but in the ways that are like some of the most important ways, I'm a really lucky person. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, no chewing on your feet. Stop chewing on your feet. Dog. Hey. Hey. Cut it out. What's this one? I need shoes for you so bad. I need little booties for you. I need little booties for you. Let's see the foot. chewing your nails. It's bad for you. I made $22 last month for the month of November. I made $22.22 from the sales of my book. And this month, for the month of December, I made $19.75 for the sale of my book. Dude, that's pretty cool. Just love him so much. What's that TikTok? Woo! There was a tornado here last night. Dude, there is a reported tornado that touched down. We're in Oregon. It's weird. Also, there was an earthquake. Locherman. Okay. 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 Orly, stop licking your feet! Stop! You've gotta stop this shit, buddy. You've gotta stop. You're getting yourself out of breath. You've gotta stop. I'm gonna have to put the cone on you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put the cone on you. Okay. Dude, but I've been trying different fungal things. The problem is that he licks his feet. You know, the problem is that he's licking the stuff off, and I don't have booties for him yet. And if I put socks on his feet, they just fall off because they're too big for him. But I have, this is antifungal. This is antifungal. This is antifungal. These are both, you know, it's just getting, what else do we got? We got other stuff in here too for fungal stuff. So let's look at the tremor map. Oh shit, yeah. There was a fucking earthquake at my property yesterday. Dude, what's going on? Okay, so the tornado was not here. It was in an area called Eagle Point, which I think is south, like almost to California. And there was an earthquake in that whole area between like Medford, Grants Pass, and like Glendale, maybe. Underwear, like the strip where the like fabric hem is. It's this velvety material, and so it like rolls inward. It's so annoying. Okay. Tape the sock on his foot. Okay. Do you want to go outside? You want to go lay down outside? You're overheating, it looks like. I turned the heater off. Turn some airflow on, I guess. Make it smell good in here. Ooh. If your house stinks, I have some Lysol air sanitizer. Air sanitizer. A little bit goes a long ass way. I just found it. I want to, I'm hoping, I feel like I sent that girl, some booties. Ooh, that smells good in small doses. This morning, scientists are warning of major volcanic eruption. So, like the big one, the big Pacific Northwest. Don't use booties, they're not breathable. I want to use the booties when he goes outside so that his feet are not getting wet. I do not want him walking around in that water outside. So that's why I want to get him booties. I don't want to get him booties that he's just going to wear around the house. I want booties so that when he's got to go potty outside, we put his booties on. It's a habit. And then he doesn't have any issues with his feet getting wet. Because I will say that in conjunction with the fact that he's yeasty right now, he hates his feet being wet. So that's why been drying his feet off. It makes a big difference if I dry his feet off. So if I can keep his feet dry, and I also need to get buzz clippers. Ooh, let me ask Adam if you... Do you have buzz trimmers? I need to clip the hair in between Orly's feet pads. Or even tiny scissors. I only have that blue pair of scissors that are garbage. I'm gonna have to buy shears. I'm just like processing the fact that I don't have dreadlock tools anymore, which means I don't have my shears and I need my scissors. What's up? Do you want to go outside? What? You need to go potty outside? You can go outside. Go on outside and lay down outside. Go on. I'll dry your feet off again. It's okay. Go ahead. I'm gonna go refill your water jug. I'll be right back. I gotta fill his water up. Ow. Come on. Go on. Wait. Go. Outside. Go. Good job, dumbass. Soak myself. Where'd you go? Hey, don't drink that water. Do not drink that water. Get over here. I'm filling your water up. Damn it. Don't drink that water. Come here. Come drink this water. Come here. Come here. Orly. Go potty. Do not drink that water. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Go potty. Go potty. Do not drink that water. I'm covered in water, damn it. Go potty, buddy. Go potty. on below. Filter. All right. There we go. We got flow. Come on, Overlay. Your freaking legs are soaked. You are soaking wet. Oh. Wait. Wait. Let me dry your feet off. Hold on. Wait. Let me see your feet. Oh my god, your feet are soaked, bud. You had to go step in that fucking puddle, huh? Wait. Put your foot down. Give me this one. Can I have this foot? Baby, you're not making this any easier on me, honey. Good boy. Wait. Almost there. You're doing such a good job. Good boy. Okay. Go ahead. Go up. Here you go. He's a good boy. He did it. Freaking soaked feet. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. I might pop on Bigo in a little bit, so I can listen to music and stuff. But I'm gonna go play Sims for a little while, and then I'll be back when I have something to do instead of just sitting here doing nothing. Kim, I'm private messaging you.